Hi, my name is Bilal. I'm co-founder of Sniper Gang. I'm a junior in CTM and SDC. And today I'll be matching pro. So the options are 21, 20, and 23. So, what was your guys' favorite cartoon growing up?
I'd say like SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. That's 20 right there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hello, I'm Kurea. I'm a junior majoring in information and interaction design.
Well, I liked watching Nickelodeon cartoons,
Nickelodeon. Now that's an old person right
especially
there.
TV shows.
Okay, you're very old.
Hi, my name is Alina. I'm a junior second semester and my major is economics.
And you?
It was Samurai Jack.
I wish I could switch, but you know.
Hi everyone, I'm Dilara and I'm a senior year second semester from STD.
And the options are Kazakhstan, Turkey, and the USA. What is your guys' favorite food?
Rice.
Rice. Yours?
I like pizza.
It's a type of yogurt soup.
So, yogurt soup is some, I'm not too familiar with, and my American homies aren't either. So she's either Turkish or Kazakhstani. I don't know much about the people from Kazakhstan. My homie from Turkey though, and I know he don't do that. So you're from Kazakhstan. Boom. Pizza, you're American. And then, nah, you are not from Turkey. But options are ISFP, INFJ, and ISFJ. Is this like police stations? What is that? What is your guys' idea of a perfect day? Like, do you want to be outside or inside?
Definitely inside.
Well, for me, it's hard to socialize with people, but anyway, I like spending my time outside.
Outside as well for me.
Okay, now see, that's kind of messed up because they're all introverts apparently. I know what the I means. The rest of the letters are just gibberish to me. S is probably sophisticated, right? So if somebody's going outside, they gotta be not that sophisticated. So you're an N. You know what I mean? But you liked going outside and you didn't. You liked being inside. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Boom. There we go. The options are information and interaction design, science, technology and policy, and economics. It's a very simple question. What do you be when you grow up? I mean, you're grown up, but you know what I mean? In a couple of years.
Anything that makes good money.
That's an economics major right there. I can just do it right now.
Probably an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. Let me take that back. Okay, and you?
Professor.
That does not line up. You are science, technology, and policy because you're an entrepreneur. And innovation, technology sounds similar to me. You make money, so you're economics. There's only one left. A kindergarten teacher and a residential assistant. So both of these involve working with children in different respects. What is the hardest job on the planet?
I would say some like the sphere in aerospace, maybe.
Because I don't like math, I say mathematician.
I was also going to say like mathematician, but I'm just gonna say teacher.
Now see, this is very hard. So if someone's never worked before, they definitely think aerospace is very hard. It's not. They really just do like a couple of equations. I don't know what they're talking about. Teacher. So yeah, that makes sense. Kindergarten. Maybe you are an RA. My math was wrong, but I got the correct answer. Exactly. And the options are playing games, dancing, and baking. Do you like activities that are like more mental, like physical, logical? Like what type of space are you in?
I say something more on the creative side.
I would say creative side too.
Well, damn.
You're screwed because I also like to be creative.
You have a problem. So they're all creative, but a couple of these aren't that creative. For example, a couple of my homies not that creative and they love playing games, right? Boom. We like playing games. She got a hoodie on, gamers love their hoodies, so I think she play games. Baking dancing's not that creative. Boom and boom. See, they gave me nothing to work with. This is not on me, ladies and gentlemen. The options are Y-scan, UGC, and not applicable. Is your work or club environment, is it like serious, jokey? Like what type of environment is it?
It's very, very fun.
It's fun. That's not UGC.
I would say it's really chill.
Chill.
We like to have a mix of both.
As far as I'm aware, I think YSCAD is like not that fun a club. That's not a jab to them. You know, they work serious. So I think, you know, they might have fun. You never know about them. You said fun, right? I did this UGC, but you know, I can vouch for them. They do cool stuff sometimes. And chill. No club is ever chill. So you've never been in a club. Are you a competitive person?
I don't think so.
No.
When I want to be, yes.
Okay. You won best delegate. There we go. Options are math and science, biology, and physics. Should we care about the earth?
Yes.
Of course, yes.
That's not even a question, of course.
So none of them, that means none of them are math or science or physics. See? But they all said they really care about the earth. So, which kind of screws me over. See, I'm going to say math and science, like, you know, wait, you said you didn't like math, actually. And you didn't like math either. So, you know what? Your worst subject, damn. You know what? Math and science. You said you didn't like math, right? Because it was hard for you. You also said you didn't like math that much. So physics is a lot of math. I've done it before. And I think you might be biology because you care about the earth. Yeah, I know. The question was bad. No. I think I could have asked better questions, used more common sense, but you know, it's a game of margins at this level. No, I'm one of a kind and unpredictable.
Okay, so for mine, so this year I am not turning 21 but 23 tomorrow. I grew up not in Kazakhstan but in Turkey, and everything in Turkey is with yogurt, so that's a fun fact. My MBTI is INFJ, so that's completely right. I'm majoring not in IID but in STP, so that's wrong. I've had experience working as an RA and not kindergarten teacher, but sometimes they're very similar. One of my hobbies is not baking, it's playing games, because I'm a stressed person. I just like to, you know, do stuff that doesn't require a lot. A student club that I was a part of was YSCAN, so that's completely correct. I have won an award for being a best delegate in MUN, and my worst subject in high school was physics, so overall not that bad.
I'm not 23. I just turned 21 recently. I am not from the United States. I'm actually was born and grew up in Kazakhstan. My MBTI is ISFJ, so it's not ISFP. I'm majoring in economics, so that's also wrong. My major is not science, technology, and policy. I don't have any working experience, so that's true. One of my hobbies is dancing, so that's also true. I have never been in any student club. That's also true. I have never won an award, like recently, I guess. So that's also true. And my worst subject in high school was biology, so that's also true.
Okay, so this year I am turning 20, and then I did not grow up in Turkey. Actually, grew up in the States. My MBTI is not ISFJ, it's ISFP. And I am not majoring in econ, but IID. I never had experience working as an RA, but I had experience working as a kindergarten teacher. And one of my hobbies is not playing games, but baking. And I am a student. I am a club. I am in a club called UGC. And I never won an award. And yes, my worst subject in high school was math and science.
If you want to watch more videos like this one,
Make sure to like,
Comment.
And subscribe.
Thank you for watching!